Chapter 8, Producing Quality Goods and Services. Here are the learning objectives. So what is production? It's managing the systems that convert resources into goods and services. In the face of increasing competition, there is both good and bad news for U.S. manufacturers. Currently, manufacturing accounts for only about 8% of the U.S. workforce. The U.S. remains one of the largest manufacturing countries in the world. For most firms, competing in the global marketplace is not only profitable, but also an essential activity. A basic understanding of mass production and the difference between an analytical process and a synthetic process is critical. If operations management seems like an area you might be interested in, check this list out. It's a list of today's successful operations managers' must-haves. Operations management focuses on form utility. The other types of utility are time, place, and possession. Here's a visual showing the conversion process, taking production inputs, converting them to outputs. The conversion of resources into products and services can be described in several ways: focus, magnitude of change, and number of production changes. In 2017, 86% of American workers were employed in service firms. Thus, the U.S. has become a service economy, an economy in which more effort is devoted to the production of services than to the production of goods. Here's a bar graph showing service industry's growth. Service managers can benefit from the experience of manufacturers. Compared to manufacturers, service firms often listen more carefully to customers and respond more quickly to the market's changing needs. So where do new products and services come from? They come from three types of research and development. We've got basic research, applied research, and then development and implementation. Also, new products come through product extension and refinement. To stay in business, a firm must, at the very least, find ways to refine or extend the want-satisfying capability of its product or service. Here's a visual describing the steps taken to plan for production. And we'll be going over all of these. Only a few of the many ideas for new products ever reach the production stage. So how do managers plan production? First, through design planning. They use product line, required production capacity, use of technology to do this. And then also new products are created through site selection and facilities planning. So organizations must consider a number of variables when making these decisions, and then before making a final decision about where a proposed plant will be located and how it will be organized, two other factors, human resources and plant layout, should be examined. And there are really three types of plant layout. There's process, product, and fixed position layouts. And here's a visual showing the different facilities planning layouts. So next there is operational planning. This is used to decide on the amount of products or services each facility will produce during a specific period of time. So there's 4 steps in operational planning. There's selecting a planning horizon, It's just a time frame. Estimating market demand, comparing market demand with capacity, or with how much an organization can create. And then the final step is adjusting products or services to meet that demand. And so here are the 4 aspects of operations control. And we'll talk about each of these individually. First, so now that they're ready to begin the production process, there are 4 areas of operations control. There's purchasing, inventory control, scheduling, and quality control. Here is a table showing 4 techniques to improve the quality of a firm's products. And then there are 3 main ways employees can participate in improving quality. There's quality circles, inspection, and then 6 Sigma. And then there's also the ISO, and that's where over 160 countries have developed national standards to quality. So here is a list of the steps to the process, beginning with planning for production. Research and development, design planning, site selection and facilities planning, and operational planning. And we've talked about those. Next, here's a list of the 4 operations control steps. That's purchasing, inventory control, scheduling, and quality control. We've talked about those as well. Next, we'll be talking about productivity, and here's a bar graph showing us productivity growth rates. So no coverage of operations management would be complete without a discussion of productivity and technology. So improving productivity growth, lean manufacturing is used pretty much in all factories now. It's a concept built on the idea of eliminating waste from all the activities required to produce a product or service. So there's other factors that will increase productivity, and that's increasing employee motivation and participation, monitoring financial and customer satisfaction data, and then increasing innovation in research and development efforts. So the impact of automation, robotics, and computers on productivity, as you can imagine, automation, robotics, and then computer manufacturing systems have dramatically increased productivity in organizations. Also, flexible manufacturing systems have as well. And that is the end of this chapter. Thank you.